Aloha, friends and family. It is Earthman Eric Plott, and I'm just here. I wanted to show you some groundbreaking science. I'm going to put this here. And I also wanted to talk about this new Moringa oil we have that's incredible. It's so incredible, in fact, because the new machines we got, very, very efficient at cold pressing the Moringa seed kernel, which you see here. Those are the Moringa seeds. These are heirloom organic seeds, so it's really good to have a source of heirloom organic, as it's not conventional or the PMK1. The point to understand about that, that's what makes our quality Moringa produce so special. As you see that powder there, it actually is quality, it's live, it's bioavailable, active. You can see that. If you were to, we've tested it, we've seen it under a microscope. We are ranked #1 best, most purest Moringa oleifera on the planet. With that said, you already know that if you've watched any of my videos. Now, here comes the groundbreaking discovery ever. In all the years, we've known that Moringa oleifera is the most nutritional and antioxidant-rich plant ever discovered on the planet Earth. No doubt. Okay? So, with that said, what are antioxidants? What are all these things? We know vitamins A through Z. It has zeatin, chlorophyll. What else? 4 times more chlorophyll than wheatgrass. It has zeatin, more zeatin than anything. So what does all this mean? Well, it takes you to something that we've recently discovered back 2016, especially Moringa oleifera in telomere health. Where is that word? I have said it before in the past. We kind of briefed over it, just like we have with anti-aging, omega-3, 6, and 9, and things like that, right? So what's really special about Moringa is it happens to be the most efficient telomere repairing substance or plant ever discovered. Okay, so we're going to put the Moringas over here. We're going to kind of break down. There are different products we have. Yes, it's very earthy, very green tasting, like spinach. You see how green our Moringa is. It's incredible. It's rich. It's not something that's dead on a shelf, as we talked about. This is not coloring agents and things like that. Just like my Moringa oil, which people are falling in love with. And we got a deal going on right now. It's a 20% off lockdown sale. I, in all my years, have never been able to get Moringa oil at this color. It almost is like a green tint to it. It's incredible. It's thick. It's just so luxurious on the skin. It's become my favorite version of our oil ever. We got 10 more left until the back stock on those. So get them now. Once we get them sold out, it's over on those until we are able to ship again. So we don't know. So what I have here is the article, which I have links below. And I'm just going to read through it. As here we have, like it says here, and I see why he hasn't been sick in over 12 years. We read below. It's a very true statement. I have not been sick since I've been on Moringa oleifera. So this is the science. The link is posted below. We have, let me just show you, for instance, where I'm getting the source is Telomere Moringa Keys to Anti-Aging Science source page. When you go to this, it's GM Discovery, okay? And there's actually a lot of different science on this, on Moringa in particular, being the most telomere rich thing. Well, actually not rich. It has the highest vitamin E and zeatin of any substance known. So natural product is anti-telomerase, telomerase, I think that's how you say it, telomerase. And let's see, Moringa oleifera, MO, extract suppresses the expression of the Tripeptidyl Peptidase, Tripeptidyl Peptidase 1, or simply, mouthful, TPP1, okay, and inhibits cancer progression via downregulation of its target gene. That was on October 22nd, 2016. How beautiful is that? So we have, in 1989, Nobel Peace winner in chemistry, Professor R. Cech from the BioFrontiers Institute, USA, published a research paper in the December 13th, 2012, Nature, so I guess it's a magazine. It was an article called Tell Patch of Telomere Protein TPP1 Mediates Telomerase Recruitment and the Processivity. The study provided mechanics insight to how TPP1 regulates telomerase function. In the connection with this finding, Dr. Boominathan, founder and Director-cum-chief scientist, GBMD, reports that natural product anti-telomerase cancer therapy, Moringa oleifera, MO, extract, suppresses the expression of the TPP1 and inhibits cancer progression via downregulation of its target gene. Significance is this, that given the cancer causes the highest economic loss compared to all the known causes of death worldwide, there is an urgent need to find a cheaper alternative to the existing expensive drugs. Part 2, a side effect-free natural product-based drug, which is found in Moringa. And there's a key compound known as moringanine. It's also a natural caffeine stimulant, EGCG, which inhibits cancer growth. It actually helps promote a metastasizing of cancer cells. These are all found in Johns Hopkins University studies, Harvard, and many other, such as Purdue University. So, continuing on. A way to effectively treat cancers that are resistant to anti-cancer drugs. And a way to effectively treat and eradicate metastastic progression of cancer. So there's your figure 1, Moringa oleifera. The Moringa oleifera extract inhibits human cancer cell proliferation via downregulation of the TPP1, the Tripeptidyl Peptidase 1 of the telomerase. So here is all the research findings, which I will post the link below. You have all of your studies right there, so check that out. I want to also show you my main article that I put together. I've been researching this all day, as I know a lot of you may on lockdown, maybe filing your taxes. I was doing that as well. I realized, I thank everybody who gave us a good review. We had and testimony to support all of our research, as we are about real research, scrupulous studies, live experimentation, and a true story. So I thank you so much, y'all, for supporting and keeping it alive, supporting us. We're making more sales than ever, and we have that lockdown sale going on. And I put that out there as that will help everybody out right now in time of need. We have the free shipping going on and stuff like that. So, thank you. And I was able to do this and do some more research while doing all this stuff to keep the business rolling and help people, most importantly, with their health. As your health is your greatest wealth. And if we are what we eat, let's consume luxury. So that's the beauty of that. We don't diet, but we live it. Make sure this cap is on. This is that Moringa Black Sun oil, most incredible. This helps block radiation on a cellular level. We have the science. If you watch my Ian Jacqueline interview, I Cure Cancer, live on Zen Live TV. Okay, I'm going to read this to you guys. It is in the link below, and you'll see. Let me show you the pictures right quick. Telomere and Moringa, keys to aging, really anti-aging. I just cleaned the screen and it kind of looks like it's got a lot of stuff on it. It's because it's a sanitizer. Hold on. Okay, so let's look. We're going to break this down, the science, everything. Recent groundbreaking research into the aging process, cancer, and link to the rate of cell replication in the body has uncovered a crucial missing link which has caused a storm in medical and pharmaceutical community. So that's just the beginning. I'm going to show you some of the pictures we've got put together. Hashtag the Moringa Queen. I'm not. Oh yeah, this is the most important part. Moringa oleifera has more than 20 times more vitamin E than tofu, and it actually is 2 times more protein than hemp. So it's jam-packed. You want to take at least a fourth or a third cup of moringa daily if you can. If you can go through a whole cup a week, check out my hashtag. It's called Divine 12 Chart. Divine 12 Chart has everything you need to know about every nutrient, every mineral, everything found in moringa, and how it can help just in every way. It has boron, moringa has B12, boron, copper, omega-3, 6, and 9. It's got high levels of good, fresh, enzyme-rich carbon. So you have all of this in our moringa. The golden spoon. This is my bag. I like to put it in a nice Mylar bag. Just the greenest, most pure stuff. It's very powerful, strong tasting stuff. We even feed it to our little bird friend over here. Blue. Blue, you like moringa? And so we're going to continue on. I'm going to read this article, and I'm just going to, I just wanted to break this news, as we've never really talked. We've talked about how moringa queen oil is good for anti-aging. It was put in Cleopatra's tomb. She had it in vases. She used it for anti-aging as she would bathe in it. She had people cold press these seeds you see here into this moringa oil, and it was the top thing because it had so much vitamin E. Now, vitamin E and vitamin A combined, which moringa has both high amounts of, but also high quality, qualitative and quantitative amounts of this moringa, this vitamin E and A, as well tied together in a simple compound structure with the it's the omega-3, 6, and 9, which has way more than even fish oil. So it's all in one natural source. What's special about the moringa leaves is it's in a simple form, okay? Simple to break down, unlike tofu, okay? Tofu is a very complex structured protein that's difficult to break down. And all these nutrients in moringa's simple leaves is all coming from one single source. And that is what is super special about this plant, this super plant of its time. So I'm going to read this science study that is groundbreaking, and nobody has broke this before. So I'm so excited to share this with you today. Stick around, like and share this, as this is some amazing science and news that we never really caught exactly like this. Even with iron, it has 25 times more iron than spinach, 4 times more chlorophyll than wheatgrass. The list goes on. If you watch my other videos, I have hundreds of videos talking about this. We'll get this video on YouTube. This will be a classic hit. Check out Eric Plot Reviews. You can hashtag that. We had over 1,200 reviews live. They had to take them down. It was too much reality for the hit list. And the King Moringa. All these go to our moringaheaven.eCreator.com. So if you want to support that, that would be awesome. We have over 47,000 new Moringa Tribe members and over 17,000 on this fan page. This is great that we got the numbers coming in, but we also have the support. We have the love and that divine spiritual guidance of just letting go in the subconscious, following that heart. Listen to that subconscious, the heart. Let the heart be the compass. The heart is the home, no matter what. So don't believe in all this fear and all this stuff that's going around. It's negativity, static energy. Just remember to set your aim, set your focus on the heart center, nutrition, and things like this, the life, right? So I'm going to put a scoop of this on here. As I'm reading this, you guys can look at our very high quality moringa, which I've been doing this for many, many years. This helped save my father's life. Now look, see that? How it's magnetically kind of like, sticking out? That's because it has actual live stuff like copper, silver, actual minerals that are not dead. If I've done this with other companies, moringa, if it will not even stick up like that. It falls right back down. It's dead. That's what it implies. Because they have to put it in a bowl and they have to heat it up. They blanch it in these big bowls when it gets to the factory. You could even be growing it organic or natural, but then they put it into these big bowlers. They spray it. They use ethylene glycol. You're eating this, anything that's a toxin to the body, it kills the enzymes immediately. So it can't properly assimilate or be uptaken into the body's cell structure, DNA, into the bloodstream. So let's read this. Let's see, what picture do we want to read off of? I really like this one. It's so cool. It's 20 times more vitamin E than tofu. I don't consume tofu even as a plant-based person, but here we go. All right, y'all ready? Let me just take a sip of this drink here. Okay. Y'all ready? Y'all look lovely this evening, this morning. This is a 10-day, number one. So here we go. There's your actual picture of a telomere. Okay. And it's kind of like when you look at a shoestring, that's a brand new shoestring, and then if you've ever seen a wore out, fuzzed out shoestring, that shows kind of like the implication of aging. As we age, we kind of begin to unthread, spin out and unthread by the, by the actual thread, become, really just taken by, weathered, and you end up. A lot of us can end up rough looking because we have gone through a lot of stress and anxiety and work and just different things life throws at us. So what's beautiful is you can now combat this, and let's read about it. The new discovery and video this you're watching, Breaking Through. That's what it's called, Breaking Through, about E.G. Plot, Harvard researcher, yes, Cornell plant-based nutrition. Moringa K being the highest source of telomere repair known above any plant or animal product known or yet discovered. Here's the science and facts. Okay, here is the science and facts, which is a game changer. Moringa oleifera has 20 times more vitamin E than tofu. I want you to remember this is the one secret key component that is responsible for telomere health and optimum repair and rejuvenation. Source information and science is at the bottom of my article.
I had to take stuff again already.
No.
That Coin Mama.
Yeah.
It's only about $11 more than Coinbase.
Wow. Yeah, it's not bad. Coin Mama is the way to go. Definitely.
I'm thinking.
More? Did you sign up?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
That's awesome. Check us out on Bitcoins. We've got Bitcoin mining and all that. So as your health is your greatest wealth, you'll be able to get Bitcoins and purchase some Moringa. And you're healthy and wealthy at the same time.
Now, can you cash out there and get cash
No,
in your bank?
I don't think so.
You know the other way you can do that? Coinbase.
Yeah.
And there is one other place, but it's real expensive.
Yeah, it's only for transferring money over.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Where'd your mom go?
She's down there. More importantly, the source of information, science is at the bottom, by the way. More importantly, vitamin E lengthens the telomeres. Telomeres are protective caps at each end of the chromosome. They protect the chromosomes from deterioration. 1 teaspoon of moringa leaf powder provides 40% of the daily requirement of vitamin E, making moringa the ultimate plant source for telomere health and in superior nature quality. Nothing in the plant or animal kingdom come close to the telomere health repair. Because of this is actual science. This is actual truth. This is not trying to compete with anything other in nature. But this is just the facts. You cannot surpass this scientific statistical fact, and the numbers don't lie. So this is the science. We have the science below as well on ncbi.com. You can check that out. If you just look up Moringa oleifera, telomere health. Okay, so just 1 serving of Moringa oleifera, 1 teaspoon, provides 40% of your daily vitamin E requirements. Come full circle and find that Moringa may well be the answer to the telomere anti-aging conundrum. And, as many will testify, the benefits achieved from incorporating Moringa in one's diet can be truly astounding. Moringa may be nature's best weapon against premature aging and death brought about by illnesses like cancer. which are often caused by the slowing down of the new cell generation in the body. Moringa oleifera is used in the world over as a powerful nutritional booster. In Africa, it helps the malnourished. In Asia, it's used daily as part of a highly praised natural supplement. The reason Moringa contains 92 beneficial nutrients and its benefits are now being validated by top researchers. I'm on an echo here. But Moringa does so much more than just fill our bellies. In fact, Moringa is one of the richest sources of anti-aging compounds on the planet. Here are 5 nutrients found in Moringa that are scientifically proven to fight negative effects of aging. Vitamin E, and here's the key component. The vitamin E is well known to protect skin and hair, but vitamin E also reduces cholesterol, prevents neurological diseases like Alzheimer's, and helps combat toxins and air pollutants. More importantly, vitamin E lengthens telomeres, and that's the key to anti-aging. Telomeres are protective caps at each end of the chromosome. They protect the chromosomes from deterioration. Shortening of telomeres is the main cause of age-related breakdown, where cells can no longer reproduce and tissues eventually die. This shortening process is associated with disease and ultimately death. The study found that supplementing with vitamin E and C was associated with longer telomeres in women. Moringa is incredibly rich in both these vitamins. In fact, gram for gram, moringa leaf powder contains 7 times the vitamin C found in oranges, 20 times the vitamin E found in tofu. Known for its high levels of vitamin E, 1 teaspoon, there's the science. We already read the science page. If you want to watch that, make sure to rewind this video because there's the science on genomemedicaldiscovery.org 2016. So 1 teaspoon of moringa leaf powder provides 40% of the daily requirement of vitamin E. Telomeres and moringa, the keys to aging, science page source. So that's one of our sources, and I'll show you the other source below. Recent groundbreaking research in the aging process, cancer, and the link to rate of cell replication in the body has uncovered a critical missing link, which has caused a storm in the medical and pharmaceutical community. In the early 1970s, Russian theorist Alexei Alovanikov was recognized that chromosomes could not completely replicate their ends. He suggested that the DNA sequences were lost every time a cell DNA replicates until the loss reaches a critical level, at which point cell division ends. The name telomere, or telomere, was given to the ends of the chromosomes in the body, which protect the chromosomes from unraveling or merging with other neighboring chromosomes, which can lead to cancer. Allowing for cell division to take place in order for the body to repair tissue and grow, scientists uncovered that these telomeres shortened naturally over time, a process which is accelerated primarily by illness as well as poor nutrition. The shortening mechanism normally limited cells to a fixed number of divisions, and animal studies suggested that this was the reason for aging on a cellular level and sets a limit on lifespans. The body's cells die when their telomeres are consumed. Most cancers are a result of immortal cells that have ways of evading and this programmed destruction, much like apoptosis manner. Conversely, scientists theorized that if telomeres shortening could be stopped or even reversed, the human body could experience a substantial slowdown in aging or even be rejuvenated. telomere anti-aging effect. Isn't this not a miracle, y'all? Amen. Look at this. Telomere anti-aging effect. Telomeres is an enzyme which adds bases to the ends of telomerase. In young cells, telomerase keeps telomeres from wearing down. So we have telomerase and then telomeres. So the main, if you look at the picture where it has the whole thing is a telomere, and then there's the telomeres, or the whole thing is, and then you have the little telomerase that are on the telomere, okay? So telomeres is the enzyme which adds base to the ends of the telomeres. In young cells, telomerase keeps telomeres from wearing down too much, okay? But as cells divide repeatedly, there is not enough telomerase, so the telomeres grow shorter and the cell ages. So it's kind of a defense mechanism for your telomeres, okay? So you have kind of two things going on. In short, it is believed that if the body could be stimulated to produce more telomeres, naturally, the telomeres would protect our DNA, and it could be lengthened, allowing for cell repair to continue for longer, thus slowing down the aging process and lengthening lifespan. So where does this telomere activating effect come from? I've talked about it for 10 years. Zeatin. Hydro-3-methyl but 2-aminoadenine. Okay, that's the long scientific version. We'll just stick with zeatin. Zeatin is derived from purine, an important building block of DNA, RNA. Adenine and is a member of the plant hormone family known as cytokinins, which I've talked about this in my other Moringa videos, which are best known to induce cell division and growth and delay cell aging. More specifically, adenine plays an important role in cellular metabolism and intercellular communication and is famed for its ability to survive prolonged UV exposure. As a result, zeatin defends cells against free radical damage, protects healthy cells from the effects of sunlight and stress more rapidly, and strengthens living cells, thereby slowing the aging process. One thing I will mention about zeatin is that Moringa happens to be the richest source of zeatin on the planet. The other trees that have the highest source of zeatin before Moringa was discovered was the coconut palm tree and the bamboo, black bamboo in particular, being zeatin rich, is the compound and substance that makes the bamboo, the trees grow. Chlorophyll making the pigment green, like the lifeblood of the plant. Zeatin acts as the thing that makes branches grow and the tree trunk actually grow to be tall. Okay? So that consuming something like that in your body can only do you good. And would you believe that is the very compound that enhances telomere growth to being longer? So the longer strains of telomeres actually is in this. It's why Moringa can grow 10 feet in one season. It's zeatin, baby. And we have the most zeatin-rich substance on earth. No, not the coconut plant, not the bamboo. The Moringa is the richest source of zeatin ever discovered on earth. That's the substance that makes your telomeres grow. It's so crazy, y'all, because when I was researching it, I knew zeatin was important because of this, but I had no idea that it would affect the human species to this level of anti-aging. And it was all there. It was hidden in plain sight all along, and this is all current science, y'all. So let's continue on. We're almost done. Thank you all so much for hanging in there. If you find this interesting, if you're into health, please share with loved ones. This could really make the difference in your health today. Keep in mind, it can help prevent Alzheimer's and dementia and many different things, as this affects your DNA and your brain activity, the cell structure of your body. So the more you consume this, it builds up in the cell structure of your body. Again, I wish for everybody to check out my Divine 12 chart video because it's just as epic science as what I'm telling you today. It is a 12-part series. It's a bit lengthy, but you can break it down in 1-hour segments each night, and you will get all the information you need to know about Moringa ever. I break it every single nutrient and mineral down, as well as antioxidant and what it does to the body. I even explain how much Moringa you should be consuming a day. For instance, this is a 1/4 of a cup scoop. This is about how much you actually should be consuming daily. And if you can't, it's all right to consume this in a week. As long as you're getting it in your body, you're better off. You're bettering yourself for the betterment of your health, and making sure you have quality Moringa, of course. So if you're taking this many veggie caps, that's not that much in the scoop. It's a good amount, and it will make you feel really good. There's no doubt. However, you should be consuming at least a 1/4 cup of Moringa daily. In Africa, they don't have a lot of food to eat, not good food. A lot of the water is polluted. They use these seeds to crush, and they purify the water impurities completely from bacteria and malaria. 99.9% of the water can be purified with these. The seeds also have zeatin, but primarily the Moringa powder has the highest amount of zeatin for your telomere growth. This also can help. This is great news for cancer research and inhibiting the cancer growth. Moringa. So in Africa, they consume about a cup of this to their children who are poor and starving and do not have much food. They consume a cup of Moringa leaves in Ziploc bags for their lunch. Mothers prepare meals, and they send off their children to school with bags of Moringa oleifera leaf powder in their Ziploc bags. Check out my Moringa documentaries on my YouTube channel, and you can watch the true story about these amazing events that take place in Senegal and Africa, where they discovered the miraculous, magical, miracle, mother's best friend, never die tree plant. So they consume that daily, and they thrive. They're possibly healthier than most of us here today, as it builds their immune system. And right now, building the immune system seems to be a necessary act. With all the different types of colds and flus and viruses out there today, it's best that you realize focusing on your health is truly your greatest wealth. Continuing on about zeatin, it's adenine. It plays an important role with the cytokinins, which is best known to induce cell division growth. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, y'all. So it delays the cell aging. So you're keeping that cell barrier and protected like a lubricant. And it's actually making your telomere lengthen and grow. You're feeding those cells. And specifically, the adenine plays an important role in cellular metabolism, the intercellular communication, and it's famed for its ability to survive prolonged UV exposure. As a result, zeatin defends cells against free radical damage, protects healthy cells from the effects of sunlight and stress, which raises cortisol levels more rapidly, and strengthens living cells, thereby showing the aging process. Until recently, coconut oil was thought to contain the highest naturally occurring levels of zeatin, and has long been famed for its rejuvenating properties and ability to slow the rate at which cells die. Moringa, however, has been found to contain higher concentrations of zeatin than any other plant known to man. In fact, Moringa contains several thousands of times more zeatin than any plant known, including coconut oil. Y'all, this is groundbreaking science that was published in 2016, and we missed it. But now we have found it. You know information not even 1% of the population has yet to surface and obtain. This is special. This is great news. Continuing on, the human body has approximately 19 million skin cells at any one time, 30,000 to 40,000 of which die every single minute. As this happens, new skin cells make their way to the upper skin layers. As these old skin cells die, so they move up as these layers, the old skin cells die. When moringa is consumed on a daily basis, new skin cells are created at a quicker rate. Then they die off, not only making the skin more youthful in appearance, but more elastic also, resulting in a marked reduction in wrinkles. And I can tell you, since I've been using our new moringa oil, my fine lines and wrinkles have been really smoothing over. And it's almost a green bioplasma lubricant oil, very thick, as I just showed you, this golden, almost greenish tint. Moringa Queen oil. Look at that. I got some music in the background. And yes, Coconut Clara says, I've been hearing this. It's unbelievable. Now, you see that? That's the most miraculous oil right there. This can be used for so many benefits. It's impeccable. It's meticulous. Look at this. It's so thick. I love this. This has become my number one most favorite carrier oil ever. And we got a lot of really fantastic, phenomenal reviews on this. I'm going to try to put all the thousands of reviews that we had before. I'm going to try to bring them all back because they help change people's lives. And of course, that's why the industry has taken them down. I was banned because of DMSO, kratom, mangda, and moringa sap being formulations that I created to help build the immune system, health, and integrity of the body's innate, natural DNA and immune system. So let's get this done. Thank you so much for tagging along with this. Share this information if you find this as epic as I do. This is really astonishing, astounding knowledge and science of our time because of this truly remarkable plant of our time. Pretty much we are what we are made up of, and it's telomeres. That's what determines the length of your legs, your hair, your skin. And I haven't even gotten to that yet because it's going to talk about how it replenishes that. Just like when you wash your car or you take care of things in your life, it's renewing your body's inner. And what the inner is what makes your outer become. So if that makes sense, you'll know the importance of telomere health, but even more, knowing what is the thing that improves telomere health, we know it's zeatin. Zeatin is the most rich source is found in this Moringa oleifera, even more than coconut. You know, coconut water and bamboo is really good for your skin because of that. And selenium and silica, which sits in a Damascus earth. However, thousands of times stronger in this moringa. Look at that. This is one of the most phenomenal plants. And here it's just sitting right in front of me. You can have it. And what we offer is the highest quality version of this plant. This is the heirloom seeds right here. Most people have not even seen these in America. They didn't even know this is the real deal. This is not PMK1 conventional. This is not GMO. This is just that. This is the real stuff. You can eat these. You got a headache? Crack one of these guys open. Look at this. I don't know if anybody... I got a friend, he just bought a bag from us, and he eats some like potato chips, like popcorn kernels. I'm going to have one right now. I love these. It's pH improving. It can purify water, and I just dropped it. It's got a bittersweet taste, but you know what? After you eat a couple of them, they're addictive. They really are. If you got a headache, migraine, if you're feeling depressed, you can't breathe right, your heart is racing, take about 3 of these and just crunch it up and just eat them, you know? And then you can take it with your moringa. Have you had your moringa today? I know. I have. Let that sink in. And let's continue reading this amazing science of our time. Well, I want to get this done. I don't want to make this too long. I'm probably going to have to edit this video now. So thanks for coming along, y'all. You all have been fantastic. Sticking around. You look lovely tonight, if I must say. And you can just continue to keep that beautiful glow and shining, radiant, what's the word for it? And glow with the Moringa oil. I'm telling you, it really, you put this on after a shower, use our Moringa soap. I don't know how many people tell me, what do they say? This is the best soap I've ever used. And it's the best soap I've ever used too. We have that in common. And I can continue to use it and put it in the powder and then just rub it on my skin. I soak in it and I'm like, okay, I can't use any other soap. I truly cannot. And, you know, look, it just came out of nowhere. There it is. The Moringa peppermint soap. What's it got in it? It's got the, it's right here. Enjoy a clean refreshment of soap, nuts, nourishing powers of the Moringa. Soap, simmering in purified water, coconut oil, olive oil, palm kernel oil, shea butter, all that. Sunflower oil, Moringa, peppermint, essential oil. Best soap I've ever used. And what a secret I like to use is you take it, and you just put this in the powder on both sides. You drop some of that Moringa oil on it, and then you just jump into your bath or your shower. You lather up in it, and you just sit and soak good 5-10 minutes. Sometimes if you've got a skin disorder, do that therapeutically for a good 45 minutes. I kid you not. Lather it in, soak it into your epidermis, into those cells, into that body. It'll soak in. While you're taking your seeds and your Moringa powder, you put it all and apply it together. We have the whole medicinal cabinet, nature's medicine cabinet, right here. This is it. You can detox. You can lose weight. You can get more energy. When I feel down and out, or I need an extra kick of good energy that's calming and not, berserk or stimulant or feeling like I'm going to crash or that I have to be on it and that I'm high. I mean, I feel good, and I do feel high on nature's mother's plant. This is mother's best friend. It has hundreds of names. We used to have our website up, and I had hundreds of articles, but they got taken down, and so I'm glad I'm able to kind of reiterate a lot of this great information that I've said many times over. But here is probably the most chillingly convincing research article I've ever discovered in all my years on Moringa. Is the one thing everyone's worried about is aging. Disease. And it follows with dis-ease, because if you're youthful, you feel young, you're going to do different things in your life, like go on a walk, go hiking. These are signs of a youthful attitude and outlook and actions in life, proactiveness. And as you age, you feel you don't want to do those things anymore. So a lot of it comes down to, if you are anti-aging or preventing aging, you don't have to worry about dis-ease. So you could almost say prevention is the greatest cure, and prevention comes with staying youthful. Breathing in air, staying grounded, walking, not being stressed. Don't let things stress you out. Let it go. Because don't let someone get you angry, push your anger buttons, things like that psychologically. It will age you. Smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, acidic behavior, acidic foods. These are all negative aspects of inner self that you don't have to be a part, that the world may induce on you. It's your inversion of what you don't want comes across in your life. You have to learn to ignore. And knowing what to ignore is the key to happiness. When you do that, letting go, take you some veggie caps, put it down the gutter, eat some of this and put it in your drink, take some Moringa caps, use your scrub and Moringa soap, purified soap nut lather, and it when you get out of the shower, get a couple drops of this moringa oil and you'll be wet, and it soaks along your whole body. So you don't have to use as much. And this is therapeutic and medicinal. If you were to prescribe someone to this oil, because it's so medicinal, it would cost many hundreds of dollars for a prescription. Just this one little bottle, which what we sell for just under $40. So, I mean, you have a whole wealth in your arsenal right here. And we have a source. And like I said, we got 10 more, okay, of the oils and the soaps, 10. And once they're gone, it's over on the lockdown sale. That's 20% off, free shipping. And I can hardly even afford to do that because shipping is very pricey as it went up right now with this whole virus thing. And just keep in mind, when anyone orders, there may be slight delay with orders due to the corona hysteria. And but everybody had their orders shipped out the other day. I was jogging. I did a video. I jogged around, like running circles while people are locked down. I'm locked up in a nature high, jogging, getting, healthy. And, I'm not going to let any of this pull me under and take me down. And that has a lot to do with one's immune system, staying youthful. You could say, well, Eric, you're only 30-something. But I know, because I put this in my mind, my subconscious. When I'm 50 and when I'm 60, I'm going to still be the same that I am now at 30. Why? Here you have it. The secret to youth, telomere health, equals Moringa's super rich zeatin. Nothing has more zeatin than this. You could say what comes next, coconut water, coconut plant. Then you could say bamboo. And then you could say maybe someone has found something and made a product to somewhat help it. But this is thousands of times more zeatin for telomere repair than anything yet found. It's just the science. That's the beauty of this. This is not hype, not propaganda. It is the truth. I can't make this stuff up. It's definite. This is a must, and everybody's live it. Because we don't die it, we live it. Is that right? That's right. And I'm going to re-upload my What in the Woe It's Quality seminar video. It's been removed many times. Hopefully it'll stick this time. One of the greatest videos I've ever done on the promotion of the raw plant-based live it. We have Banana Girl, Christina Raw. It's the first time I introduced the world to her in my videos. This was back in 2016, which is pretty funny because now we're kind of reiterating a lot of things that came from 2016. It was a big year for us. We got hit with a lot, especially the industry, trying to take us out and take us down. And look at us now. We are back up again, stronger and more powerful than ever before, with a better grasp of knowledge on this plant of our time and expressing it passionately, vociferously, and when people need it most is more than ever this time now. And that is why I cannot leave y'all high and dry just yet. I have some lives to save yet before me, and that is why we are still running this business. This is why we are still up and preaching the good word of this nutritional truth. This Moringa tribe ministry shall yet live, yet again, onward, forward, march into the journey of life, which is success is the journey. It's not just the destination. So yes, going to heaven, the kingdom of Belize, the Moringa kingdom, it is a destination. But the most beautiful part is we're dancing blissfully. Every move forward and every sale, every veggie cap I cap up and I ship out to someone, these moringa seeds, everyone who takes this powder seriously puts it in their drink. And I ask you, sir, madam, have you taken your moringa today? And you watch my videos and it inspires you to stir this stuff in your almond milk, your smoothie today and say, gosh, golly, damn it, yes, I want to be healthy today. And I'm going to take the right actions to put this in my body now. Now is the time to pay attention to your health. What are you waiting for? Do not wait another second. This is the single most important thing of your entire existence. Your reality relies on fueling your body with the things that are right. When the shelves are off in the stores, when you're eating the junk food, you feel depressed down and out, and you think, well, I got locked down, and I'm going to drink me a cold beer, and I'm going to get wasted on some whiskey and some Crown Royal or some other drug thing out there. And you can say, no, you know what? I want to make a better choice for my life. Instead of taking the low road, you can take the high road with the highness of nutrition. The most now nutritional, healthiest plant and most antioxidant-rich plant, and get this, the most zeatin-rich plant ever discovered. This is groundbreaking. This is truly, it just took it to another notch that I honestly didn't think, another level I actually did not even know existed. We knew all the science. There's thousands of studies on Moringa. We knew all the amazing things and the miracles. We didn't know completely why people were getting younger. We didn't understand why grandma feels 10 years younger and, you know, she's losing all this extra flabby weight that she couldn't get rid of because she took it serious. She took it. She was getting that lymphatic system going. She started jogging again. She started hopping up and down for some reason and didn't know why, but she's all over the place and cleaning the house and jumping on the ceiling and all around the walls, and Grandpa's saying, Grandma, you need to just chill out. What are you taking? I want some of that. And all along it was Moringa oleifera. But you got to take it serious. You got to put it in your body, right? And no, we're not gonna mess the quality. We want you to feel good. We're not gonna sugar it down. And I mean sugar it down, I mean deteriorate its true benefit. You don't need to. If you want to drink a mocha latte from Starbucks, you have more power to you. You can do that. Take these and put these in your body and see this put the mocha latte to shame. That's what's going to happen. Guaranteed. I've been taking this plant for over about 10 years. And I have seen nothing but miracle after miracle through those who actually consider it, take it, and do it seriously. Truly, it's almost like some people forget and then they stop taking it and they're like, Eric, I need to get some more Moringa. Where do I order? So I know we're in times of great disparity and devastating moments, and some people financially don't know what's going to happen next, or they may not even be able to go to work on this lockdown. But I'm telling you, getting a hold of any amount of income or whatever financially that you can invest to obtaining this pure rich Moringa, I'm telling you, before anything else, even food, prepping on Moringa is a complete and utter necessity to this moment, because you get an illness or you get a virus outbreak, it's too late, and that's it. It's done. I'm not saying this can cure a corona or any type of virus. I'm not even saying it can prevent it. But what I am definitely saying is that it builds the immune system up to the point where your body innately will fight off any type of viral, infectious, as it is antimicrobial, antibiotic in nature. So let's continue on. I am going to read the rest of this, as I know I've probably made this longer than I should have, and I will edit this and we'll put it on our YouTube channel. We'll probably put this on every single channel we have. This is how important this message is. Quite possibly the most important message Plot Palm Trees, the Moringa Kingdom, the MoringaQueen.com has ever come up with. And it was ironic because my mother and I actually were researching different things and stumbled upon it completely on accident. So that tells me this is a blessing from the maker, universe, creator, the source, infinitely, to get this word out right now when you need it the most. And I know this message will reach the very right people who are open to the absolute true truth, who want a solution, who are struggling, and they're like, I need to invest in my health. I don't know where to turn. You've found the solution. Yes, the answers lie within. But as so within, so without. As is below becomes the above. When you plant a seed, you put it in the soil, it grows, and it grows, and it grows above. So, that leads me to a really important point in zeatin. Okay? This is so profound, y'all. I can't believe this. So remember, I said resulting in marked reduction of wrinkles, and I'm seeing that right now. It's collective. So it's the moringa oil, the seeds, the veggie caps, the powder, all the stuff that we have. We have plans and boxes. If you buy 5 pounds, you get 5 pounds for free. That's 10 pounds. There's no investment like that. That's absolutely, I mean, I'm actually kind of losing on that. That's like $500, in which you can go turn around and sell that and make $500. I mean, you're practically on your own network team. You don't need me. You could sell it to your neighbor, your family, your mother, your grandpa, your uncle, your brother. It doesn't matter. That's the greatest deal and the most popular deal we've had. That, as well as the Moringa Sop box. I mean, it's endless what you can do. And give me a call, because I can break all this down. Make sure to go straight to me. I can explain how other sources, you're not going to get quite what I'm talking about, the miracle that I'm experiencing and that you see in me. You're getting what I'm taking here, not some off-kiltered version. Okay? This is the actual heirloom thing. So, continuing on, and my number, by the way, is toll-free, 855-841-9659. If you found this information at all helpful or useful and wish to give me a call, ask any questions or inquiry, I'm absolutely available for that and can answer anything pertaining to health, nutrition, and Moringa. I'm deemed an expert on Moringa, and that's why I find this science so fascinating, and I think you probably do too. I know you do, if you're on this channel. So, here we go. This is the ending. All right, this is the big shebang. Y'all ready? Thanks for coming along. And if you missed anything and you found this interesting, make sure to go to the Plot Palm Tree fan page and watch the beginning of this segment, as there's already golden nuggets all over the place on this video. I gotta tell you. Okay, while everybody's listening to the fear and all this stuff, this is some solution energy. This is positive, divine power energy. You can feel it resonating. That is that divine love, and that is what everyone needs right now. So you are a miracle. You are capable. You are powerful. So put the miracle in your body today. So vitamin A, number one, A. Actually, let's end on the. We were talking about zeatin, right? Okay. So the last article, portion on zeatin that I put together was, all this also points to something more profound happening within the human body as a result of zeatin intake. Scientists have theorized that the zeatin in moringa may be stimulating the production of more of the enzyme telomeres, which is responsible for protecting the chromosomes from damage caused by illness, pollution, UV exposure, stress, as discussed in the beginning of this article. Is that not incredible? When we know right now, more than ever in human history, there is more pollution, there is more hydrosilicic acid and fluoride in the water system, there's more drugs and other types of, what do they call that, types of sexual, whatever drugs that are being filtered back into the water system, lithium, okay? More vaccinations. And I'm not even going to get on the subject if I'm pro-vaccine or not. This is a nature vaccine. Your innate immune system can handle it all. And yeah, if you did an immunization shot, it can have its benefits. It has its upsides. Do we need it? Are you going to be shunned if you don't get it? I don't agree with forceful intake of some virus, which is a form of eugenics. Anyway, so Now we're getting to one of the most popular, the very first vitamin of them all, in fact, vitamin A, number one. The number one vitamin, baby. And it's actually kind of a rare vitamin. Vitamin means food, by the way, that you can assimilate. See, there's some things you can eat in life that's not a vitamin, then your body can't uptake it. If you eat nails, glass, your body can't assimilate it. It's not a vitamin. It's not food. So vitamin A has been found in things like carrots, right? So it's essential for healthy hair, nails, and eyes. Found in high amounts in carrots and moringa. Your body can convert vitamin A in the form of beta-carotene into retinol. Vitamin A also works wonders to prevent wrinkles, fade spots, and battle acne. 1 teaspoon of moringa leaf powder contains 1.6 milligrams of vitamin A, over 100% of your daily recommended requirement. So you get that, when you get the amount of moringa you need today, you got all your vitamin A. That's it. And once you hit that 1.6 milligrams, it's on. Now you're preventing wrinkles. You got to remember, take it. Did you take your moringa today? Yeah, I did. I feel great. Now this leads me to one of my most favorite fatty acids that's hard to find as well in just your normal diet. Omega-3. Increasing your intake of omega-3s has been shown to slow aging, reduce telomere shortening. Additionally, individuals with omega-3 index under 4 are proven to age faster than those with the index over 8. Your omega-3 index could essentially be an indicator of your rate of aging. Moringa contains omega-3 in spades, as well as omega-6 and 9. All life, 3, 6, and 9. Beautiful. And it's a perfect balance because it's from one source. You're not mixing a bunch of different things like fish oil and da-da-da. These beneficial fatty acids also protect the cardiovascular system and defend against inflammation. So get this, moringa's other heart-healthy compounds include alpha-carotene, beta-carotene, beta-sitosterol, carotenoids, chlorophyll, cysteine, EFAs, which is essential fatty acids, flavonoid, glutenoid, methionine, niacin, niazaminins, A and B, as well as B complex, B12 and B13 and B3, every B complex vitamin, in fact, quercetin, selenium, vitamins A, B12, B2, B3, B6, C, and E, as well as I said B12, methylmecalbin, which is found in the soil of rich moringa trees, such as our source. Now check this out. Want to know what the anti-aging minerals has to do with this zeaxanthin correlation? Magnesium, which is excellent, as we know, for women's hormone health as well as men. This is a real benefit. But remember, if you watch my Divine 12 chart video, I explain why you need manganese as well, or the magnesium don't work. So check that out. I have that video available in a 12-part series, but it's not as long as it sounds. Magnesium is also believed to affect telomere length by managing DNA integrity and repair. Magnesium-deficient cells have been found to have shortened telomeres. This mineral plays a role in over 300 enzyme systems that regulate biochemical reactions, including energy production, protein synthesis, muscle and nerve functions, blood glucose control, and blood pressure. Magnesium also creates healthy bones, relaxes muscles and nervous system, and blood vessels. And yes, of course, moringa is essentially rich in magnesium, 147 milligrams per 100 grams to be exact. Dr. Oz himself recommends moringa as an energy blaster. And in a great source of magnesium, 3 out of 4 Americans suffer from magnesium deficiency, which leads to low energy levels. And I will admit, when you take this moringa, you start to gain a substantial amount of energy. And it also has a lot of melatonin, so it helps you sleep at night throughout the day after a long day of work or schooling, whatever it is you may do. You'll have one of the greatest night rest sleeps because it has melatonin as well. So, coming back to this interesting topic on the magnesium, I think it pulled my thing all the way up. Hold on. Okay, magnesium is where we left off. And we're almost done with this article, you all. So thank you all so much for showing up and checking this out. This has been really groundbreaking information that I've never knew before. Fascinating topic of our time. Okay. I don't know how it just did that. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's see. We go magnesium. So, okay, that leads to low energy levels. So this magnesium found in this beautiful moringa is very high in magnesium, but it also has manganese, which helps convert magnesium to the blood. Now we're going to zeatin. This is amazing. You guys ready for this? Zeatin contains anti-aging and growth-promoting capabilities. Moringa is the best source of zeatin in the world, with over 1,000 times more zeatin than any other plant. Okay, we kind of already hit on that, but let me just explain that belonging to the cytokinin family, it's known as promoting cell division before a cell becomes too old. This ensures a higher number of young cells. Research conducted at the University of Aarhus in Denmark found zeatin to have youth-preserving effects. Moringa, ingested and topically applied, can promote youthful glowing skin naturally. No need for expensive artificial chemical-laden creams or tonics. And yes, I'm talking about putting the powder and applying it on your face. I had an individual client of mine who would take the powder, he would put it directly on his face. He had a green face and all, and he would use the moringa oil and lather that powder in with the moringa oil. These are some really ayurvedic and very effective and efficient ways to get this vitamin E, the magnesium, and the zeatin into your skin. Because keep in mind, the zeatin is found primarily in the powder. So have we been doing it wrong all this time? Should we have been wearing the moringa as a mask? And we may make a moringa mask facial cream one day, which you can apply. If you have facial creams, like charcoal creams, you can simply use this moringa powder and mix it 1 part into your facial creams. Would not be a bad idea, along with a squirt of the real good moringa oil. And I can assure you, you're not going to get this quality moringa oil right here. Just test this out and contrast compared to any other brand out there. I've done it. If there was ever a product or a line that was better, I would sign up and I would be selling it on my website. Okay, so here we are. We're wrapping it up now. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this research. This is all science, and it's all wonderful, astonishing information of our time. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you guys, and I'm honored that we found this out. We discovered this new discovery. Okay, so now, where were we at? So we're talking about moringa being ingested, but topically applied to promote youthful. I'm going to start wearing this on my face, y'all. Put it in my hair. I've put it in my shampoos and conditioners, but not the powder, the moringa oil. So now we have a new thing that we can, apply this knowledge to. I thought the guy was a little bit different for putting moringa powder on his face, but here it can clear up rashes, cuts. I had a cut on my hand. If you watch my video on my playlist, I filled it up with a gum, and it healed my cut. So you can check that out, like within a week, and I didn't have to get stitches. So You don't need expensive artificial chemical-laden creams or tonics. Moringa, as you can see, is a must for those looking to slow down the oxidizing effects of aging. With 46 active antioxidants, this amazing plant is essential for delaying the breakdown of our cells. Case in point, progeria is a disease in which the victim rapidly ages. It's very sad. Literally dying of old age between the ages of 8 and 12. The reason? Progeria victimizes people who are unable to create or utilize antioxidants. That's how important antioxidants are for our bodies. Here is a complete list of Moringa's antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds, which, keep in mind, folks, 2012 and even 2018, they've reconfirmed this. Back in 2012 was the year they discovered Moringa is the most antioxidant-rich plant ever discovered. What a miracle. Antioxidants. So there's a list of your antioxidants. Aniline, alpha-carotene, arginine, beta-carotene, beta-sitosterol. The list goes on. You can pause it here if you want to look at it. You got your vitamin B, choline, which is actually a nootropic. It's like a smart drug mineral. Choline, vitamin B1, thiamine, vitamin B2, riboflavin, vitamin B3, niacin, vitamin B6, vitamin B3. It just goes on. It's endless. And I talk about in my Divine 12 chart, I'll have to put it, if you hashtag Divine 12 chart, and you go on my YouTube, just go on YouTube, Divine 12 chart. Look that up on YouTube, and I'm telling you, if you really want to learn about Moringa, I have never put together a more efficient and succinct video on what Moringa has in it and what it can do for the body. So check that out, Divine 12 chart. Now we go to the anti-inflammatories, which has 37 to 39, roughly anti-inflammatories. Again, the better quality, the more of these antioxidants, these anti-inflammatories, will be in your powder. So we have arginine, beta-sitosterol, chlorophyll, cysteine, EFA, which are essential fatty acids, omega-3, 6, 9, glutathione, histidine, and it goes on. Magnesium's in there. So it's cool because you get to learn more about nutrients because you're finding all the nutrients in one source. So you get to identify what these things are. So what I mean is magnesium is an anti-inflammatory. So now you know that. You can identify these things. But, you have different things like thiamine, right, is an anti-inflammatory, but it also is an antioxidant at the same time. Why is that important? Well, you kind of get to see how Moringa has everything chock full of nutrients that your body needs, craves, and wants and desires that you're just not getting anywhere. And this is what causes your joints to go out, bad back, rheumatoid arthritis, you name it. It's endless. So I guess we're coming to the very end of this article. Finally, thank you all so much for watching and coming along. There's zeatin and zinc. So zeatin is an anti-inflammatory as well as an antioxidant. Telomere inhibitors from natural products and their anti-cancer potential. You can check that out on ncbi.gov. Support our website, The Highest Quality Produce. I put the work in to research this, to get this message out, to obtain the highest quality produce known. And I do want you to test this out. I want you to get on our product. I want you to buy this and get on it monthly. I want you guys to purchase each thing. Now's the time because your health is going up. Your optimum health is going up. It's about to skyrocket. And you need to invest in yourself first and foremost before any stock market, you name it. What is life if you have a lot of money but you don't have a lot of health, right? So that is why I say now is the time this second, this minute. Get you some veggie caps. Check out our plan number 3. It's so good because you just start with the veggie caps, get this stuff in your body. You'll see how it's changing. It can change your life, why it's changing lives. This is the solution to transmute your entire body, but existence. It changes everything. It changes the homeostasis. It changes the just everything mentally in your brain, which is what projects and creates your reality. So I feel really good, and when I feel good, I become creative. I play music, just all kinds of really cool things. It helps mentally stimulate your brain, activate the brain. I talk about that in the Divine 12 chart. I will leave a link below in this video for the Divine 12 chart videos, and it's a whole selection. You can go right down the line. Truly just information just like this. They removed certain parts on the Facebook, which I'll never be able to get back, but it's all right because we get the main message. You're going to hear it again over and over again through me. So support our website. It's moringaheaven.ecreator.com. Check out Coconut Claire's artwork. She's on deviantart.com. What was it? Coconut Claire 1, Deviant Art. And we'll be having some art on there available. And actually through moringaheaven.ecreator.com. You'll be able to check that out. Hashtag Moringasop. Check out the Moringasop box. Right now it's a heck of a deal. It's $100 off. And on top of that, 20% off if you use that code. Right now, limited time. And after these 10 sales on each different product, we're sold out. And everything will be on back order after this. And we'll see if after that we'll be able to ship out any products. So check this out. Here's the actual science. I'm just going to show you. You guys can look at it for yourself. You can actually look up Moringa and telomere health as well. Do your own research. Telomerase inhibitors from natural produce and their anti-cancer potential. Telomeres and telomerase are nowadays exploring traits on targets for anti-cancer therapy. Telomerase is a unique reverse transcriptase enzyme considered as primary factor in almost all cancer cells, which mainly is responsible for regulating the telomere length. Hence, telomerase ensures the indefinite cell proliferation during malignancy, a hallmark of cancer, and this distinctive feature has provided telomerase as a preferred target for drug development and cancer therapies. Deactivation of the telomerase and telomeres destabilization by natural products provides an opening to succeed new targets for cancer therapy. So check that out, as this is the actual science talking about everything we just talked about and telomeres and telomerase. And here's their picture, beautiful. So if you see this, there's the telomeres, there's the chromosome. Okay, I'm going to start becoming an expert on the telomeres here now. As I've been reading a lot on it lately, especially this past day, I usually soak up this information like a sponge, and I learn every single penny of detail. You have telomerase activation, the diagnostic marker, therapeutic markers, drug development. There's your strain. So you see, the longer the strain is on the telomere length, the healthier and more anti-aging you become. Cell proliferation, telomere length, so protein and nuclear translocation, binding and transcription. So it's what kind of keeps you going too throughout the day. The longer your telomeres are, the more you can keep going on an adventure, staying youthful, going on a hike, going on an adventure. So it's really interesting, and it mixes in with alkaloids and triterpenes. People may have heard triterpenes with our reishi mushroom, which is our Moringa X. What's the other thing? CBD has triterpenes, polyphenols. Moringa has 25 times more polyphenols than red wine. So you can read this article, as it is a bit lengthy, I think. But it is in our link description if you want to know the science. This is all just references here, which they have a lot. Look at all these references. So there's like, how many references on this, on the topic of telomeres? On the topic of natural products found in nature and telomeres. You have 246 references on the topic of telomeres and nature products. So really the best way to get your telomere growth, and it's a telomerase inhibitor, is natural products and anti-cancer potential. So there that is. You'll have a link to that this album right here. It's a brand new album. Check out Eric Platt Reviews. We'll be posting at least hundreds of more of my old reviews if I can find them, dig them up. As we know, a lot of people read it like a book. Everybody loves reading my material word for word. That's why they click see more, and you'll be able to, like I said, you just click the see more button and bam, there it is. It's a game changer. I'm going to call this video the Telomere Game Changer, Moringa oleifera. So thank you all so much for watching this. You know I love you. Blessings to you all. And I hope you enjoyed this and share it. And I hope to hear more about your successful journey in your health and wellness today. Remember, a bad attitude is like a flat tire. You won't get anywhere until you change it. Now allow this information in. Feel it. You know you hear my sincerity and my truth. And this is my passion, my message to prevail, my mission to help others, to bring forth heaven on earth, serenity and peace. That is my truest intention. Stop harming the land, stop harming the animals, stop harming the children, and then we will know what it is like to experience heaven within and heaven on earth. And now all you know is to know that this information and that your health and betterment is just right now. Now just let it go. Visualize it, feel it, allow it, let it go. Thank you so much. You look great. Have a great rest of the day.